All right, all right, all right. Put this up on this one so I could see comments. Hopefully, notifications go out. Live now. Yeah, live now. Hashtag Daniel quit YouTube. Say what? Yeah, you like that? I like that. I do. Who's that? Semper Fido. Hey there, Mr. Provost. Hey there. How you doing? Hashtag Daniel did not quit YouTube. Yeah. Yeah, Daniel quit YouTube. How's the sound on this new phone? What's up, big brother? What's up, Snorlord? Sound good? Trying out my new iPhone. iPhone 11 S Max, whatever. Southbound J. Hola. What's up, Southbound J? Daniel says he'll be working on his truck tour video today. Yeah. Chucky says hello. Semper Fi says good sound. Good. That's good to know. Yeah, we're just trying this out. Been trying to book loads all day. There's a lot of crap on here. A lot of crap. It is not working out. I do have a California bid that hasn't been responded to. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but all these guys are, hold on. Guys are making a lot of noise out there. I don't know if you guys noticed, but all these loads that on these click and go apps that are like multiple loads and 2, 3, and 4 different loads. And you click, they bundle them together at a cheap rate, and some of them I would do, but you look at it, it picks up on one day at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It delivers the next day at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Then your next pickup is like 2 a.m. And they're assuming they're going to unload you. You can park and do a quick 10-hour break. And then that 1 a.m. delivers at like 7 a.m. Who's putting this crap together? I know they put the crappy loads together so somebody will actually do them, but they're impossible. It's just ridiculous. I mean, the whole premise of it's great, man. I would definitely do those. Let's see, what we miss here? Simplify, good sound, audio sounds good, good, good. Garrett Thompson, good afternoon. Looks like you're back in the speed shop. I sure am. And they're out there working on race cars. Daniel's comb. It's something Daniel doesn't use. Chucky has a YouTube channel now. If you're not subscribed, go check him out. He's at G&C Family Trucking. Yeah, check out Chucky. He's a nice guy, smart guy. Ralph Floto. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Ralph. Semper Fido says he did reefers for 5 years and I hated the hours. Never again. Yeah, I did that late night crap the other day, and actually I did a late night delivery. I don't know, a week or two ago. It was an 11 p.m. delivery. By the time you get out of there, it's 3 a.m. One of them grocery store places where the lumpers hold you hostage. And then they got to count everything up. Just went on. And like an idiot, I did it. Because it paid good coming out of California, right? So, why not? Then I keep seeing this load on Convoy going to, or Convoy? Convoy. Okay, Convoy, I think. Going to Jacksonville. It pays pretty good, but guess where it's going? CNS Grocery Warehouse. No fly zone. No, 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 no. Yeah, no reefers. I mean, the minuscule rate it pays more. Actually, some of them pay pretty good, but I guess that's because they know you're going to sit there for 12 hours. And the investment for the reefer is just crazy. Crazy. Daniels Combs going to start his own channel. And his first guest, I'm going to say, I guess that's supposed to say guest, will be Daniel's hair. Yeah. Daniel says he's finally cooking in the truck now and starting his keto journey. Yeah, Daniel, I made homemade from raw chicken parmesan with no bread the other night in the truck. And one of the problems with like chicken, there's not enough fat in it. So, you know, you could eat a bunch of it and you're still hungry. Just delivered Trucker's Table, Triple T. What's up, Robbie? Just delivered to the BJ's in Jacksonville today. All right. How was that BJ's? Because I see a lot of loads going to that place. I don't think I've ever been there. I know that truck stop's full of like bobtails. I don't know if that, something right there makes you drop your trailer. Maybe it's the CNS Grocery Warehouse. I don't know. Definitely, yeah. And that load I just did to West Palm's up on the board again too, but it's 500 less than what I just did it for. So I guess, you know, part of playing the spot market is you're waiting for the last minute. Took almost 3 hours. Yeah. Yeah. I've yet to get out of a Walmart in less than 3 hours. Ever. 3 to 5 hours in a Walmart. But I know it. And I just, you know, at least you can sit in your truck, right? And watch TV. So I just account that into my timetable. Daniel says, last night I made an Atlantic salmon seasoned with lemon pepper and broccoli and cheese on the side. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Now you're talking, Daniel. I haven't brought any frozen fish on the truck yet. I should. I really like fish. Pittsburgh Steve says hello, and the Volvos kick butt. Pittsburgh Steve. What was that guy in my truck walk video? The world famous trucker Steve. He was a character. Yeah, found him on a truck stop walk in, where was that? Rialto, California? Somewhere. Yeah, he was a character and a half. So just talking to the wife, I guess the move is on schedule. We gave away our pool table. It was in our house. The guys are taking it apart right now. Oh yeah, clean that house out. Clean it out, and let's get out. Yeah, head to Florida. Down there in Blackbeard and Triple T. Who else do we know lives down there in our clique? A bunch of guys from my country club already moved in the last 2 years. They're all down there. Yeah, it was just a little test. Man, the picture's nice and clear on this thing, huh? Digging that. I'm digging that. And Pale Rider lost my phone number. How about that? What's up with that? Heard from everybody, except for my big brother. Guess I could call him. Maybe I'll call him after this, see what's up. We'll wait till Friday Night Live. But yeah, I'm just sitting here trying to book some loads, and the moon and stars are not aligning. They are not aligning at all. Snow Lord says, I try not to bother you when you're at home, but I'm never at home. Even when I am at home, I only go there and go to bed and get up and leave. I'm always right here in this seat or in that seat in that Volvo. But yeah. And I bother you when you're at home. I don't care. Send a note right away. Yeah. Eddie Atkins. Hello from a trucker from the mid 70s. Boy, things have changed. Oh, yeah. You're not kidding. I was thinking about that. I was going to make a video about, back in the 70s and 80s, I wasn't a trucker, but, we went to truck stops, and I guess the late 90s I was a trucker. Things were different then, but people were friendly. They'd help you. Everybody was in a truck stop having coffee, telling lies, hanging out, you know? Now, you go to these truck stops that can park 400 trucks, and you go in there, you go inside, there's 6 people inside, nobody talks to you, everybody just walks looking down, either have their headset on, bullshit with somebody, nobody says a word, nobody's friendly. There's the booths, that are still in the iron skillets and that kind of stuff. Most of the time you go in there, you can sit wherever you want. There's nobody even sitting at them. Yeah, it's a whole different thing now. Everybody just parks in their truck, hibernates, gets up, leaves. They might go in and take a shower, but the whole time they're walking, they have somebody talking to them on the phone with their headset, glued to their ear. Whole different world out there. God help it, you get out and help somebody park, right? Oh no. Oh no. That's out. When I was after I did that truck stop walk in, where was I? West Memphis? No. West Little Rock, right? Is that where I was, Pale Rider? With the Flying J and the Petros across the street? Yeah, I think it's West Little Rock. There was all kinds of people pulling in. I got out and helped every one of them. Well, I'm outside smoking a cigar anyway, right? So, might as well help them. Dr. Steve wants to know, is that a reflection of our culture in general? Yeah, I think you're right. What's up, CPAP? Yeah, I've been home since Friday, I think, right? And I didn't book anything out today because I wanted to go play golf, so I did. Trucker's Table says, didn't tell me until I checked in. I couldn't go back to my truck until they finished. Oh, it's one of those places? Yeah. We have one of them right here in Burlington, New Jersey. That's where I was stuck there for hours on end, and finally I told them to unhook my truck or I'm calling the cops. After I was there for 6 hours. He says, I only live down the road. You call me when you can unload it. He said, you can't do that. I said, watch me. Go get your stupid visor. You can't leave. Watch me. Unhook that truck or I'm calling the cops. And then it will be unhooked. Your trailer will be sitting over here. Yeah, half hour later it's unloaded. How about that? Let's see. Marius 883 moved here to Florida from Norway about 7 years ago, and lately been thinking of becoming a truck driver. How would you say your work-home balance is, and would you still recommend it as a career? I can tell you this: it takes a certain type of person to do this job, and if you like being at home, or if you're the jealous type, if you're away from home and you're worried about your significant other, uh-oh, well, they hung right up. Then it's not for you. You got small kids, and you want to be home to see them do things, not for you. North of Little Rock, is that where it was, Daniel? Yeah, it's to make any money at this, you got to go out and stay out. And that, anyway you do it. If you're a company driver, lease operator, owner operator, your own authority, whatever it is, the only way to make any money is to stay out. Ducky Dog abandoned him. Oh, that's crazy. I hate those places like that. Check out my golf swing on Facebook when you get a chance. I haven't been on Facebook in forever. Sergeant Sill. Hey, hey, hope all's well. All's spectacular. CPAP hibernates under his CPAP machine. Yeah. I don't know how you do that nighttime driving, especially on 81. You got to hit a lot of critters. Well, I guess upstate New York's probably the worst. Upstate New York, uh, New Hampshire, Upper Pennsylvania. Man, you in the morning, even leaving on my schedule, which is like, 4 a.m., 5 a.m., leaving on that. Gosh, there's just dead critters everywhere. People plastering them. And the deer out of control up there. So I don't know how you do that all the time. Plus, my old ass eyes can't see that good at night. And these new super LED headlights on this, the LED headlights I put on my Freightliner, man, those things were really good. I guess they were probably blinding other people coming the other way, though. So I was that guy. But these new LED lights on this truck, they're not as bright as that. They're scared of me. I never wear my CPAP when I drive, so CPAP. Yeah, black bears. I haven't seen any black bears on the road. Seen them when I was racing motorcycles up there a lot. That was years ago, 25 years ago. Traveling a race, you see them, but I haven't seen them. Even down in Florida, those golf courses around Sorrento, and that's like an hour north of Orlando. In that area, they have fences along the side of the highway and beware of bears and everything. I've never seen a bear. Kind of wanted to. I've never seen them. CPAP says he sees more trucks broke down on the side of the road right now than I do deer. Now, you know what? I have a theory about that, and I think it goes back to the millennial truckers problem we're having, 30-minute breaks in the fuel aisle and all that. These guys will just pull over and do the 30-minute break on the shoulder of the road. Pull their hood up, pretend they're broke. That's what we have going on right now. Because it just can't possibly be that many broken down damn trucks. But who knows? Nobody checks anything anymore. That's the number one problem. Yeah, I do. I try not, but computer could have a brain fart and leave you on the side of the road. A good stretch of I-10 in North Florida has a deer fence. Thank goodness. Yeah. Yep. I don't take 10 a lot for some reason. I usually go down. I'm either coming down 75 or 95 and turn around and going back out the same way. I do that little stretch of 10. Sometimes I go up through the middle of the state instead of taking the highways. and then I take Route 10 over to Jacksonville, and then up the 295 to my favorite truck stop in Kingsland, Georgia. Nice, clean, big, new, tons of parking. They had their thinking cap on when I made that one. Sounds like a total lack of respect for the profession, or am I wrong? No, you hit it right on you, right on the money. I pulled into the Flying J, and a guy was just pulling up. I was like, sweet, got a fuel aisle. Pulling a fuel aisle, get fuel. He's still parked there. I was like, okay, whatever. Go inside, visit the facility, get some bean to cup coffee, come back out. He's still parked there. And I'm like, dude, you know, come on, I gotta go. You're holding up a working man. And he proceeded to tell me to F off. He'll do what he wants. I'm like, well, if you're doing your 30-minute break, just look in front of you. There's 3 empty parking spots within 300 feet of you. And proceeded to tell me to F off my own business. So guess who had to back out of the fuel aisle? Yeah, that's what we're dealing with. Total lack of respect. The good news is people like that probably won't last that long, so he'll be gone. But then a whole next wave of idiots are in. Are you going to go out west again or wait till spring? No, I'm bidding on a load right now going to Cali. I'll just go to southern route and go over to the Tehachapi Mountains. Yeah, I'll do the extra 100 miles. Disrespect is bad out here. Yep. Nope. There's no common courtesy. It goes back to, and I forget who mentioned it. Was talking about trucking in the 70s and 80s, and everybody was friendly, helped everybody, blah blah blah. Broke down on the side of the road, they pulled over. There ain't nobody's pulling over. No way. It's all about me, 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 me. Yeah. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. And I guess, they park there in the fuel aisle because they don't know how to park. So I get it. I guess I'd rather have you park in a fuel aisle than hit my truck trying to park. Yeah, yeah. CPAP says you pull over now, you might get run over. Crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. It's a whole new world, and I don't see it getting any better. The guys out here with, they have great intentions to come out, and then they find out you're out for 3 weeks, and they're just disgruntled because they haven't been home, and people training them have 6 months experience, and they were probably taught to park in a fuel aisle. Yeah, it's rare you see an owner op in a fuel aisle taking his 30-minute break, but you do. But at least them, you tell them, and they understand, and they'll just creep so it doesn't click their clock on and creep out of your way, and away you go. They don't give you a big attitude. James Wenzel, hey there, what I miss? Anything good? Nah, we're just. Daniel quit YouTube, so we're just on here doing a general BS session, bitching about idiots parking in the fuel aisle. I was starting to make a video compilation about that, and I was like, yeah, no. I don't know. Yeah. Nothing good can come from that. Reggie Fowler, yeah, broke down once heading to Atlanta. By the time got my triangles out, 2 drivers pulled over to check on me. That was in the 90s. Yeah, how about that? Gotcha. Where's my thing? I feel for you all out there still. I love what I do know. I guess it's now. There's no K in now. Home daily priceless. Yeah, that's got a value, right, CPAP? Hell yeah. Enjoy it. Stephen was an RN for 30 years. Same garbage attitude in that field got me out. Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine. Daniel's Combs trying to motivate Daniel. Yeah. Yeah, now, sorry. That's all right. I misspell shit all the time. They bust my chops like crazy. Especially when you're using like spell check and you're talking into it and it's you're saying one thing and it's typing a completely different thing and yeah, blah blah blah. James Wenzel, I still keep jumper cables in my RAM to help people. Yeah, good for you. Yeah, I help people. I helped some girl on the way to a race one time. She had a flat tire. I pulled the nail out, plugged her tire, filled it up with air. She says, "Where do I do now?" I said, "Go on your way. You're good. It's fixed." Yeah, I carry plug kits. I don't have one in the truck though because usually at 100 psi those plugs don't work too well. So I figure what's the sense? Just call road service. Bring me a tire. CPAP talks into a CPAP and it spits out drool. Yeah. Never had that. Especially, my neck's thin. Especially now I lost two of my three chins, but I still have all this flabby skin under here. I don't know if that'll ever tighten up ever again. Yeah, there's some good people still out here. Pale Rider's still out here. He's a good dude. He's back from the older days, right? He used to carry Budweiser, wooden barrel Budweiser kegs on a horse and wagon to the local brothel. Daniel Dami, I'm thawing out my meat as we speak. Right now. It will be thawed out by sometime tonight. LOL. Daniel, you have a lunchbox cooker? Because I can go two different ways with this, but we'll keep it clean. A lunchbox cooker, I throw like frozen steaks in there. That when I made that chicken parm, I threw that in there frozen. Just let it cook for another hour. CPAP. Free to lay loads are the way to go, man. Oh, it's Schneider? Yeah, Daniel, just throw it in there frozen. You don't have to thaw it. That thing, it'll cook it fine. Yeah, the steaks come out really good. Problem with the steaks is you can't overcook them because then it turns into a pot roast, which is still good. So you can't. It's kind of like you can't mess it up. But I like my steak like steak, where I need a steak knife to cut it. So I think I finally, if it's frozen, I cook it 3 hours. If it's not frozen, I cook it 2. And the last one I did, I took some gravy mix that didn't have anything crazy in it, and dumped that on top of it. So the fat made a gravy, and I put a can of potatoes in it, or yeah, canned potatoes in there, which isn't exactly keto friendly, but it's not that bad of keto unfriendly. There's a lot worse carbs you could eat. That's one of the better carbs. So yeah, I cooked that. It was spectacular. A burner. Oh. Yeah, lunchbox cooker is like a crock pot. You pull over to help someone, you get run over by someone texting. Isn't that crazy? you know, we're driving down the road, we're bored, we're looking at other people's cars, right? And their trucks. And literally, almost every car, one of five, is not on their phone. And about one of five trucks is on their phone. It's crazy. I just bought a butane burger a while ago at Walmart. A butane burner? Oh, so you can put like a pot, frying pan, all that shit on there? Yeah, keto. Yeah, CPAP. Is eating steamed broccoli and chicken right now. Keto, yeah. Yeah, like I said earlier, the problem I have with chicken is there's not enough fat in it. So you eat it and you're still hungry. It's not really that good. So I try to steer away from the chicken. I eat more pork and steaks. And you go to the grocery store and they have this, you know, the New York strips. You get, you know, two of them are $11, and it's like buy one get two free. I take them, put them in freezer bags, and freeze them. Throw them in the truck. Oh yeah. Yep, truck for life. You on the road? They fix up your little shock mount thing. Yep, chicken never satisfies the appetite. You're right. Oh, you hear that? The air compressor just came on. Miss any other comments? James Winslow, enjoy the holiday. Going to puff on the cartridges. Yeah, what do I got here? Oh, I got these little bourbon barrel. I'll probably enjoy one of them here shortly. And I have some Paradomos, some Triple E's. CPAP says he doesn't get hungry after he eats it, probably because he eats it all the time. Fire one up. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do. I enjoy my cigars. I don't smoke in the truck though, at all. Dude, I was vaping in the truck, but I quit vaping. Yep. I'm on a vaping sabbatical. I haven't vaped in, oh God, over a week. When Perry says when Pale Riders started shaving, they only had New Spice. You talking about Old Spice? New Spice, yeah. They didn't have anything back then, right? You had to shave with like a rock and look into the stream. Had a reflection off the water. So now what I do is I bring these little Paradomo cigars, these little things, and when I stop and take a break, if I'm jonesing, I puff on one of them for a couple minutes. Yeah, but yeah, I'm not going to smoke in the truck because the next thing you know, I'll have a $10 stick, and I'll go through 4 or 5 of them a day, just puffing away. And I'm like, yeah, that's not going to happen. Straight edge all the way. Yeah, I miss those days. Back in the 70s, we used to get a haircut. You know, the barbers used to do that straight edge, give you a shave, but I couldn't grow a beard till about 10 years ago. Shaved once every 6 months just to get the peach fuzz off. Now it grows like crazy. It waits till I'm in my. I'll tell you how old I am. Burning up your money, no good. I'll burn it up. I don't care. It's either that or give it to the kids, right? Alexandria J. Morin? Did I get that close? Just want to say a big hello from Wadsworth, Illinois. Then we'll be on my way to Cincinnati, Ohio. Ah, cool. Yeah, CPAP, I'm 35. On my 35th anniversary of my 30th birthday. Not quite that bad. It was kind of cool the other day. I'm cruising down the New Jersey Turnpike, coming back here. You know, I'm just cruising, whatever, passing. You know, I got a heavy foot. I'm passing. This truck pulls right up next to me and starts pointing at me. I'm like, oh shit, something falling off. I do something. He gets on the CB. He's like, hey, Provost. I'm like, yeah. He goes, yeah, I follow you on YouTube. I was like, ah, cool. Yeah, it's like the third time in the last month that's happened. It was pretty cool. So if you see me, yell at me. I know something yells at me if I'm around the Ohio area. And this guy, I forget what his name was. I said leave a comment, and I did see it, but I forget what his name was. It says, you got my first name, last name right, buddy. All right. All right. Yeah. That's coming from me who can't spell the simplest of words. Can't even spell simple. I'm good with math, though. Can ask Snowlord about that. I do it right in my head. Bang. Human calculator. You were famous before YouTube. Nah. Yeah. Oh, you mean racing? I don't know if it's famous or just a lot of people know who I am. Does that make you famous? Yeah. I don't know. What I can tell you is racing has its ups and downs. You could be super famous and still broke. It's not very lucrative. And some years you make good money. Most years it costs you. What, I just fired up something. They just fired up something. But it used to be the big joke was my wife and I would go to like wherever we went. You know, we'd go to some bar at Key West. And I'd sit there and start talking to somebody. And I either knew them or I knew somebody they knew, which is kind of funny. Even at the Matt's truck show, there's like this lady's saying, "What's Pro West Motorsports?" And I told her, and blah blah blah. And she goes, "Oh, well, my uncle just bought a spec boxed or race car or whatever." And showed me a picture, and I was like, "Yeah, I know that car. I didn't build it, but I know it." Yeah, Mike Tyson went broke, but he was getting like millions. Millions. We didn't get that. You got to take some commas out for what we got. And he blew all those millions. If you want an awesome safety razor, check out West Coast Shaving on the internet. Yeah. I need a shave right now. I got to get all this off. Got to give myself a haircut too, man. It's long. Look at that, Daniel. I still got mostly all my hair. Not bad for an old guy, right? And it's not gray. Yeah. I used to never wear a hat ever. And a friend of mine got skin cancer on the top of his head. And I play a lot of golf. I'm out in the sun all the time. From that day on, I've been wearing a hat. Money dumb. Reggie Fowler. They're talking about the dumb money that Mike Tyson used to get. Go into a ring and knock somebody out in 3 seconds. Get $15 million. That was back in the 80s. Hey, your video clips are famous. I've seen most of them, probably not all of them. If you personally do not want to take the credit for Buddy, Let your videos do that. Yeah. I watched a video earlier on YouTube, and I believe he said he was $60 million in debt. Yeah. And there's a YouTube video, Daniel, on his one of his mansions that he lived in. It's abandoned. So type in Mike Tyson's abandoned mansion. That's kind of cool. Not knowing how to invest it. That's right. Live every day like you're broke. Daniel. Hashtag Daniel quit YouTube. We gotta keep saying that. I forgot. Hashtag Daniel quit YouTube. Oh yeah. Right, big brother? Or is he already off of here? Yeah, he could be gone. Well, Convoy just sent me a note. We would like your feedback. Take a quick survey. All right. I'm gonna have to go on there and say, when I post a bid on a load, don't let it sit there for a week. Say yay or nay. It's that easy. Because half the time, when they finally do accept it, I already booked something else and I'm on my way. So I think they're screwing themselves doing that the weight game. Yeah, he had two tigers. USA is 27 trillion in debt, so I guess we're all screwed. Yeah, but we hold a lot of land. Government owns a lot of stuff. Saw Mike Tyson knock the lights out of Peter McKinley in 90 seconds on his first fight. He got out of prison. Yeah, and he probably got 20 million for that, and he's still broke. Yeah, you can't live the life. Got that kind of money. Live every day like you're broke, and you'll be good. Men, my toys. Boy, I had to read that for a minute. I was like, what the heck? I don't get it. And I got it. If you want to try a real lovely cigar brand, check out the 724 brand. If you can't find them at your local store, check out Twin Smoke Shops in New Hampshire. Mark. 724. Never heard of it. Don't like boxers that nibble other guys' ears. Yeah. Oh man. All right, Daniel. I'm gonna take your wrench away. Because you quit YouTube. He made 37 million on that one, and now Sakali made only one, I believe. Yeah, that's crazy. That's just crazy. Nobody's ever paid me $1 million to do anything. CPAP wants to know if I figured out the steering sound. All the Volvos do the same thing here at the Eagle Express. Yeah, they replaced the box and it went away for about 3,000 miles, and now it's coming back. So obviously there's something wrong in them boxes they're getting, and if they put the exact same part on that they've been putting on everybody else's, that's what something that said as well, that there's RL Express Volvos, they all make that sound. It's probably just the norm. Well, it shouldn't be the norm. You should figure out what the hell's making the noise and stop it. It's definitely a pressure noise. Jared Hamill, beard is coming off right now. What do you mean? You're shaving off your beard, son? Why? Edward Johnson. Hi, I'm a subscriber. Hi. What's up, Edward? So let's face it, man. If that steering noise is the worst thing it's going to do, who cares? Just want to, going to grow it back. Uh oh. Uh oh. Lost bid. Wait a minute. Lost bid to another carrier at a lower price. Really? You know what that means? Let them do it. Fine with me. All right, back to the drawing board. You're right, I would take a million even against Tyson as well for probably under 90 seconds. That's what it would last. Yeah, I don't know if it lasts that long. Depends how long you can run around a ring before he caught you. Bro. What's the verdict among truckers for New Cascadia? Well, Trucker for Life, who was just on here, he had his rear shocks and airbag busted off the back of the thing. Was in there for 2 weeks getting the whole back panel of the cab welded on, brand new. Daniel just put a steak in a lunchbox cooker. Hell yeah, Daniel. It'll come out good. I put it in there. Sometimes I get those jars of banana peppers, you put on sandwiches. Put them on there. Spices it up. Don't put mushrooms on there or Big Brother's going to be mad. I put mushrooms on there too. Yeah, Truck for Life says it's all fixed now. Yeah, there's some kind of recall on them, new one. Yeah, brand new. And I was looking at them, but one of the problems I had when I went looking for this truck was that it was in peak, and it was before everybody started going out of business and canceling all their orders and blah 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 blah. So I had a hard time, and I paid a premium. Right now, you can probably go buy my exact same truck for 15,000 less than I paid for it. Yeah, good job, Daniel. Put them mushrooms on. Yeah, I do believe Trucker for Life is that was a recall, right? They recalled it, but his was too late. It already busted off. He says yes. Yeah, that was a recall. 150K for a new Volvo 8. I guess it's 860. Good price. Is that including FET tax? That's out the door. Hey, were you going down the road or were you sitting still when that thing busted out? Andrew Park, no. Not including FET. Ooh. I think mine was 143. By the time I got done all the tax and the government really shoves it at you for those new trucks. I think it was 163 when it was all said and done. And of course, I dumped another probably over 10 grand in it with an APU and all other shit. CPAP says the problem we're having with the automatic Volvos are some of them are having issues backing up. 3 of them out of service at the yard because they won't go in reverse. Oh, how about that? What year are those Volvos, CPAP? I'm not going to use your real name on here. Truck for Life says they found more problems when then I got into fixing. I was driving in Indiana when it went bad. 2018. I know 2019 and 2020 it was big changes, and that's when You know, the turbo compound motor like I have, that came out in 19. And they did a bunch of big changes. Mine backs up great, man. No jerking. I can creep backwards. Oh, man. I got to shut off that hill assist thing all the time because that's just a pain in the ass when you're trying to creep backwards and just keep grabbing. Doesn't want you to roll. Hey, I was just notified that I lost my load to a cheaper carrier as well. Did really, really? We'll move on. Yep, that's what I said. And I wonder if they just do that as a ploy trying to get you down. I don't know. Most of the time on this particular one, I just let it set and I never got it, so maybe I did. Yeah, let's hope. CPAP says maybe they got the issue fixed on the newer ones. Yeah, let's hope so. Let's hope so. Yeah, I bid that load at my bare minimum to go to California from Pennsylvania. My bare minimum, and I think it was like $1.30 a mile. That's my bare minimum to go out to California because you can get $1.60 all the way back, so you can make a lot more. But you know, $1.30 over 2,700 miles is still paying pretty good, right? Because I think I used $900 worth of fuel to get out there, so still 4 days of my life I'll be still pocketing over 3,200 bucks. So, all right. Well, we've been on here 51 minutes testing out the new iPhone. Can't wait to do a truck stop walk with this at night with the new night software and the night lens and all that stuff. So, yeah. CPAP says we're getting over 10 miles per gallon on the Volvo's Holland Mail. Yeah, I can see that. My best is 12.9 in California, empty. 12.9, and I did 11 plus with at 78,000 pounds in California. The key is to go 55. Problem is you can't go 55 from California to New Jersey and expect to get there in a decent amount of time. You can't make it, so you got to floor it. It might be more, but it all shows 10. Yeah, I'm with you. The gauge is close enough for me. So, all right, I'm out. Wait for the next vlog. I guess I'm all set up the vlog. Can't believe that anybody would go to California for $100, 50 miles from Chicago area and Cincinnati or higher. Well, the issue is they know you're gonna make it coming out because there's a lot of loads coming out that pay real good back up here, and I've seen loads on Uber go for like 2,600 bucks from out here in the Cali. I was like, wow, you're a little over halfway there. So, all right, peace out, everybody.